TV. You already know what it is. Back at y'all with an update on Rico, Recklezz, and Ewol, Samo. You already know what it is. They just got out of prison. Ewol, Samo got out of prison 4 days earlier than Rico, Recklezz. This is amazing, bro. Before we get into that, you already know what to do. Subscribe to this channel. Turn on all the post notifications, shout notification gang. Like I said, we appreciate y'all. If you're trying to be a notification gang, remember all you gotta do is just comment on this video. Notification gang. We got a spot for you, so make sure you do that. We just gonna break down what's going on. Will these dudes change their ways? Because I feel like Rico, Recklezz, and Ewol, Samo, they blessed, bro. Like they just got blessed again. They just got a second chain, like a second chance, bro. Uh, a lot of the fans want them to do good, but then it's the other side that want these dudes to do bad and diss and show hatred to, they ops and one another and stuff like that. Me personally, I want to see Ewol, Samo, and Rico Recklezz do good. So we gonna break down things that could possibly make them do good and things that possibly can make them do bad. So we gonna take it right here on the Clout TV map. We gonna take it on the map. We gonna see everything we know about these two and what's going on with them. Like I said, we glad they're free, but hopefully they can get the fans what they want on the good note, not the bad note. So those are hot topics. Rico, Recklezz, and Ewol, Samo. So said take it to the map, clean off our map, get it nice and clean, nice and sturdy for us. But we gonna see, will they change? Things, affiliations that these dudes have. What would bring Rico, Recklezz, and Ewol, Samo down? Okay, so we gonna say Rico, Recklezz. Ewol, Samo. So these two dudes, like I said, I told y'all in the last video, these dudes' cousin. Before they went to jail, they had a lot of clout, bro, a whole lot of clout. But it just seemed like people only know these dudes for doing the bad things, for the wrong reasons. Things that could keep them, out of jail. Okay, and things that can send them back. Okay, so we got the things that can keep them out of jail, and we got the things that can keep them, can send them back. Now for Rico Recklezz, the thing that can keep him out of jail, like I said, Rico Recklezz been doing excellent. This dude been making a lot of money off his music. He got a lot of fans, a lot of people that really love and appreciate his music and his work. He got a lot of little boys that want to be just like him. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna just go with the music. So Rico Recklezz, the music keep him out of jail. If he do that, like I said, music equal money, and money equal safety. So music equal money, money equal safety. If Rico Recklezz did this stuff and continue with his, his music, his YouTube money, if he continued doing his TikToks and everything, Rico Recklezz, he could be, like I said, he can be on top of the game. He was actually on top of the game. He was doing a lot of stuff, man. This dude kept his hands in something. He showed a lot of people that you really don't need a deal to make money. Now, things that could send him back to jail, you know, uh, having a gun. Now, I think Rico Recklezz shouldn't even have a gun, bro. I feel like if you got felonies and stuff like that, I feel like you shouldn't even have a gun in your possession because that's another reason. A lot of people think, having guns in your videos and stuff like that, they think it's cool. But if you're a convicted felon, like Rico Recklezz and Ewol Samo, I don't think you should have a gun. Okay, so gun equals jail. Okay, so having a gun that equals jail. That's the only place you gonna go with that. You know. Yeah, you ain't got it to play with it. You know. So having a gun equals jail, and jail equals no freedom. So you having a gun, it equals jail, and jail equals no freedom. Now that's a big part right there. No freedom. You doing stuff like that. These is reasons, like I said, that can put you back in jail. If you follow that straight and narrow, like I said, and make your music up here. If you follow this narrow, music equals money, money equals safety. These are things that'll keep you out of jail. So if you have the first thing, like I said, having a gun, that'll bring them right back to jail. You know, Ewol Samo, you know, the thing he should do that'll keep him out of jail, the thing Ewol Samo should do to keep him out of jail, you know, stop pulling up for, stop pulling up for Rico, you know, equals no problem. So the first thing Ewol Samo should do is stop pulling up for Recklezz. Now I know that might sound crazy. I know that might sound stupid. Like how the hell I'm gonna stop pulling up for my cousin? We blood cousins. But that's the first thing Ewol Samo should do. He should stop pulling up for his cousin Recklezz because Ewol Samo has been through a lot of stuff due to his cousin. His cousin Rico Recklezz. He been through a lot of stuff due to Rico Recklezz, you know, his cousin name trying to uphold it. This dude, he had 12 years in prison. Ewol Samo had 12 years, and a lot of people noticed him. He really got famous for basically, you know, bullying AOKD and NBAM Lil Flip. You know, basically running up on them with guns behind the camera, putting them on, you know, World Star and all that. That whole video went viral. You know, so that's the first thing, you know, he should do to keep him out of jail. Stop pulling up for Recklezz. How your own, man. You know, think about what's right, because the more you pull up on people, you know, you never know if these dudes got guns or anything. Neither. This a new year. You can't be pulling up to everybody's hood. You feel me? People strapped. You know, but that's gonna keep him out of jail. Stop pulling up for Stop pulling up for Rico Recklezz, and it equals no problem. If you stop that, then you won't have no problem. That's mainly what this dude get his problems from. Is Rico Recklezz. All Rico Recklezz beef is becoming his beef, and Ewol Samo is a BD. A lot of people, like I said in the last one, a lot of people ain't know that. Now things that'll have him back to jail, like I said, acting tough. Acting tough equals scaredness equals police equals jail. So that's the first thing I say that'll get Ewol Samo back in prison. You got a lot of snitches and stuff out here nowadays. Um, Back in 2012, it was a war going on. 2013, stuff like that, it was a war. 2014, you know, it's still up right now. It's still a war. But by Ewol Samo acting tough, we all know what Ewol Samo do when he act tough. He actually pull up on people. He actually go to their house and, you know, do stuff like that. But acting tough equals scared. So when you acting tough to somebody, you know, a lot of people can't hold that. A lot of scary people, they gonna feel scared, and when they feel scared, it's gonna equal police. By them calling the police saying that you did this or whatever, and the police equals jail. Because if they find you, that's another crime. That's intimidation. That's intimidation. All the Twitter threats and the Instagram threats, all that stuff is intimidation. And when you intimidate somebody, that is a real charge. You can actually really go to jail for that. That's what Ewol Samo needs to stop doing. He just needs to take a look at his life. Stop acting tough. We know you tough. We know that you the big dog. We know you probably, beat up everybody in there. Stop acting tough. Because when you act tough towards some people, they get scared. And when they get scared, they call the police. And when the police pull up, they can get you for intimidation or anything. They can run your name or anything. You might have a warrant. You never know. But that equals jail. That can put Ewol Samo back in jail. Because he got a reputation of being a tough guy. Tough. He got a reputation of being the tough guy, pulling up on people, putting people in their place. Don't diss Recklezz renegade. That's what he say. You dissing Recklezz. Don't call Recklezz. Don't call Recklezz. And when I say don't call Recklezz, they mean Rico Recklezz, his cousin. So that's the first thing Ewol Samo needs to stop doing. You know. Okay, now we back to Rico Recklezz. Another thing that'll keep Rico Recklezz out of jail. Another thing. Whew. Now, this kind of crazy because Rico Recklezz do a whole lot of wild stuff. It's a lot of stuff that that'll keep him out of jail. Rico Recklezz, but another thing that Rico Recklezz should stop doing that I feel like is dissing the dead. So I feel like dissing the dead equals enemies equals shootout equal police investigation equals jail. So that's another thing that I feel like Rico Recklezz need to stop doing. You need to stop dissing dead people because when you diss dead people, it equals enemies. You ain't getting nothing but enemies off of dissing dead people. When you dissing dead people, it equals enemies. And when it equals enemies, it equals shootouts. You gotta protect yourself. If somebody come towards you, it don't matter. Like I don't promote but what if you don't got a pink card, a gun license, and you just got a gun, and everybody liable to protect themselves. So they might run your name. You probably don't even got a permit or anything. So that's gonna lead to a shootout, and a shootout. After a shootout happens, what happens next after a shootout? The police comes. They come and investigate it. So shootouts equals police investigations. Now, when they investigate, they got a lot of the high technology stuff right now. They got a lot of good like officers and stuff like that. We don't deal with the police. We don't mess with the police. But they got some good officers as far as investigations and finding out stuff like that. So police, dissing dead people equals enemies equals shootouts, and then the shootout indicate police investigations. And if they find you in that investigation, you might end up going to jail right here. So that's all that equals. That's what Rico Recklezz needs to stop doing, dissing the dead people. He needs to stop dissing dead people because dead people brings enemies, and enemies equals shootouts, and shootouts equals police investigation. And when you get investigated and you get found guilty of that crime, you end up in jail. So Rico Recklezz needs to just stop dissing the dead people. You know what I'm saying? He just needs to stop dissing the dead people and keep him out of jail. Now, things that have Rico Recklezz back to jail is going maniac. So going maniac. When he go maniac, Rico Recklezz known for beating up jewelers and you know, doing crazy stuff. When he go maniac, I didn't see Rico Recklezz in school with a gun, bro, threatening teachers and stuff like that. That's his maniac mode. If he's going maniac, maniac equals police, and police equals jail. So when he goes maniac like that, people get scared and everything, and they can't stop him and stuff like that. They ain't got no other choice but to call the police on him. And when the police, that's probable cause, that's like a charge. When the police come, more than likely he might go to jail for it. This route right here will get Rico Recklezz right back in jail. You know. So Ewol, Samo, and Rico Recklezz really need to think about, you know, they fans and think about the clout that they got, because these dudes have big clout, fame, and opportunity. So they got clout, fame, and opportunity. If they did all these right here, they'll stay out of jail, bro. They'll make more money. They'll stay out of jail. They'll stop doing crazy stuff, bro. Like, honestly, because they already got the clout, the fame, and the opportunity. So all they gotta do is these. These the main three things that they need to stop doing. Actually, I said Davis. Because this stuff is gonna put them back in jail. This stuff is gonna put them back in jail. This stuff gonna keep them out. And this is a new year. It's 2022. It's a new year. A lot of stuff is different. It ain't the same as when these dudes went to jail. A lot of stuff is different. Uh, they gonna have to treat this year. They gonna have to treat this year with humbleness. Y'all gotta be humbleness. You gotta be humble. You can't be out here being hot shots. You can't be out here dissing. We gonna put an X through hot shots, because we don't want you out here being hot shots. Because hot shots end up making you go back to jail. When you go back to jail, it takes away your freedom. It takes away your music, and it also takes away your money that you got coming in. You might have some songs that you already getting paid off of, but as far as new music, you ain't gonna be able to get paid, because how the hell you gonna record a song off a cell phone again, like they used to do back in the day? But you're gonna lose a lot of money. Yeah, like I said, when you out of jail, it's better opportunity for you. It's better opportunities for you. You got safety. You ain't gotta be stuck in jail. You got your music, and you got your money, and you also have your clout and your fame. You also got more opportunity when you're out of jail. These all going in the out of jail column. You'll have clout, fame, opportunity. You have your music, your money. You'll have a little bit of safety. I ain't gonna say you have all safety, because there's a lot of stuff that happen to people that ain't really safe. But it's a lot of stuff that you can do to keep your mind busy and keep you working out here. Stay working. You stay working. You stay motivated. You can stay out of jail. Like I said, you stay focused. You doing crazy stuff. Like I said, you gotta be humbleness, because humbleness gonna keep you out of jail. You gotta humble yourself. You can't be out here doing crazy stuff. But going back to jail, like I said, not thinking or caring. And that's the big thing for these two to think about. Not thinking or not caring will lead back to jail. Going maniac will lead back to jail. Having a gun will lead back to jail. All this stuff on this radar, on this map, will take away. Going back to jail will take away all this. Clout, fame, opportunity. It'll take away your years. It'll basically take away who you is. You might as well scratch your name out. It'll basically take away who you is. You know, the main thing you gotta do is focus, stay out of jail, stay working. You know, good energy. Good energy. That's another thing that'll keep you out of jail right there. Having good energy, having motivation, determination, having determination, keep you out of jail. If you motivated and determined to not go back to that place, you got a reason not to go back to that place. Like I said, determination, being humble. Like I said, that's gonna keep you out of jail. You humble yourself. But not thinking the Karen will lead you right one-way ticket to jail. So this is the things that Rico Recklezz have to do right here to keep him out of jail. Because I feel like if we lose these dudes, we might not get a second chance with them. You know, be grateful. Be grateful. Keep you out of jail. Know who you is. Be grateful of the position you is. Be grateful for your freedom. Be grateful for your fans. And be grateful for what you got. You know, but these the things, these the tools that'll keep Rico Recklezz and Ewol Samo out of jail. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this. Y'all comment on this video. You know, we got the map right here. Let me know if I missed something. We appreciate y'all. Subscribe to this channel. You already know what it is. Talk TV. We out of this thing. Gang.